Okay. I'm back at the computer. My cat was yelling at me. Let me go outside. Let me go outside. Alrighty, welcome on back, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope that your guys' week has gone well. Mine has been nice and productive. I finally got a vine garland hung up in the kitchen above the window, so it's looking more aesthetically pleasing for me. So, but yes, welcome on in, Strongheart, Yesiah, Jake, Spank. I think Excellier might still be in here. Welcome on in, everybody. Kit Draws Things was in here earlier saying that she's got a softball tournament tomorrow, so she won't be able to make it. So wish her well on her softball tournament. And then Calamosity was also in here earlier, but also cannot make it. So I wish them well. I wish them a good evening. And Blade Koga was also in here earlier, so might be still in here lurking. Turn that down so I can think. And Strawman, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Tonight we're working on bases. I have a new one uploaded to my Ko-Fi. I finished the Catgirl one. You guys can use that for free. Put your own character in that pose using that line work. Practice your own digital art skills and style. And F5. I said, let's go straws me storm people. Oh my goodness. Yesiah, I don't know why that the cent gold coin for 10 jewels one doesn't show up as blue. And it also didn't show up in the visual chat on the screen. That's weird. The chat is being weird. Is Streamlabs in here finally? I don't know, because it didn't show up in the intro. Yeah, the extension command should work. That one is through Stream Avatars. Jake, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you. The super sticker. Yep, there's the extension. There's the extension link. So yeah, that is through Stream Avatars, which is, that bot is always here. If I have the Stream Avatars game open and your guys' avatars are here, so is the Euphie bot 9000. So new LED light strips in general. Oh, gotcha. Is that for like the top corners of the room, or is it like a light strip or something? I don't know why freaking Streamlabs is not working. Like it's not responding. It's gone and abandoned us. Hello, yo, what's up? Hello. Streamlabs, we're all wondering where you are. That's you for wasting your time on the show not to be named. Yes. Yes, we will do discussions of it. I actually found an iceberg video, like a 4-hour iceberg video on it. So, and Like, slowly but surely, I'll make my way through it. There's things that even I didn't know about. Okay, let's see. Cloudbomb. Why does that say that it's inactive on my YouTube? I have not touched this thing. And it's like, oh, it's inactive. Well, it's active now. It went and inactivated itself. There, it's back on. Good grief. Yeah, for sure, Jake. It's quite an interesting listen to. So, at least from what I've gotten through so far. Okay. There it is. It's being silly, not being active. Every time I turn on the W white button, the color comes out a dingy yellow instead of white. Ew! Oh. Well, that's not right. Or because the colors aren't working properly and some of the lights don't work. I see. In my my old bedroom at my parents' place, I used to have LEDs like all around the top corners of my room. Turn on my list of blue, it comes out pink, not blue. Well, that's bizarre. Like the programming is wrong on it. Let me make sure I'm saving this other piece correctly. I was working on something before the stream started. Something for Sunday, hopefully. Since we're doing tangible things on Sunday, I have something planned, something that shows up on the screen. So I have to get a whole new light system and device. Yeah, so it sounds like that one is bunk. Okay, so let's move over here. This is the piece that I am going to be building a few bases off of. We have these three here, that one, and this one with its weird fingers. So, I hope that you guys will enjoy. Feel free to work on your own stuff, do some cozy gaming in the background, whatever you want to do. If you want to keep chatting, feel free to do so. So, I'm going to get this set up to start building a base off of. And I should also link you guys to the base that I finished earlier today. Pink reminds me of rose quartz. It does! It does! Now, if the succulents were also pink, then very much so, even more. Yeah, it's a bad boy blade. It's a quote-unquote bad boy. Okay, here is the link. Oops, let me type that out correctly. There it goes. There's the link for the Catgirl base that I finished earlier today. You guys can download that for free. It comes as a .psd file. So if you have Photoshop, if you have Clip Studio Paint, or I think Krita also works. Paint Tool Sci will open it. So if you do that, you have the original line work alpha locked. You can add clothing, add hair, add tattoos if you want, you know, edit it however you want. Just be sure to give me credit if you post it online. And share it with me too. I'd love to see your guys' work if you decide to use it. And it's free. It's completely free. All my bases will always be free. And they will be on Ko-Fi. So it's just easier to share the file that way. Chibi is the most accurate reenactment of me when I first got my lava lamp. Was purple just like that one too. Oh dude, yeah! Freaking yeah! So a bit of backstory. I don't want to yap too much, but a bit of backstory. So this is supposed to be a drawing of me in real life when I still had like a gray, silver to black ombre variant of my hair. And then this was like a rave outfit that I was trying to plan out when I was still planning to go to EDM festivals. But I saw a lot of videos of how those turn out sometimes, and I was like, perhaps I don't want to put myself in danger. I'm sure that like a lot of people have had good experiences, but like the videos that I saw was like, no, I think I'll enjoy from a distance. So, but yes, and I have 3 lava lamps. I have 3 of them. This is actually not one of them. The purplish one that I have is actually like an Aurora Borealis one. So, but maybe one day I'll have a nice like black and purple one. I used to have a silver, I used to have one with like a silver base and cap, and then the wax inside was, the wax and the liquid inside was like a bluish green. So, but that one is deceased. It is deceased now. So yeah. These days I have like a black and red one. I have like an Egyptian one that looks like it's like an orange to red gradient on it. And then I have that Aurora Borealis looking one. So there's the 3 that I have. But whenever I find one that's like a really good price, and sometimes it's at like a thrift store, sometimes it's at a thrift store, it's a really good price, I'm just like, I have to. Yeah, probably a smart move, yeah. It's late spank because for whatever freaking reason, Streamlabs decided to inactivate it on my end. So yeah, good thing that I checked instead of just being like, oh well, it's just broken. No, it decided to unactivate itself. Like a silly Billy. Getting a new artist glove on. Give me a second. Reminds me of when my troublemaker cousin used to steal Muha vapes from a drugstore. Muha vapes. Is that like just flavored liquid, or is there like something in them? As we scroll over to this one. I think we'll start with this one. My goodness, what happened here? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, these colors are so out of line. Well, yeah, and if it wasn't good for you, right? Then it's a good call there. Oh, is it like weed? Marijuana? Oh, gotcha. Okay. I had a faint feeling that's what it was, just from the name of it, but I wasn't quite sure. But yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff at that kind of an age, because your brain is still developing, so you're kind of stunting it in that way by like continuing the usage of that at that age. You gotta let yourself cook a little bit longer. The juju plant. And sometimes give you a bad juju. You see, she'll buy scooters and people's fast food orders. Oh my goodness. No respect for other people. Did I just steal from Walmart as well? Oh my gosh. Those types of people are why just like regular like expensive products, I mean, I guess everything's freaking expensive these days, but like a pair of socks, right? Those kind of people are why a pair of socks in some Walmarts are locked up in those little plastic jails, and you have to go and get an associate to get the pack of socks out for you. Or like baby products, like diapers and such. Shampoo and body wash, all locked up because of people like that. And the prices go up too. A sock jail. Yes. Yes. I was in a Walmart in Alabama, and I saw that. I was like, why? Why is it like that? So, you know, but mind you, like, this is like a much bigger city than where I live or where I've ever lived. I feel like this song is very loud. So I had never seen that before. So thankfully I wasn't going in for socks. That's actually where I got my Kuromi sweatpants from, because it was on Wolf and I's last trip to Alabama, but I had like forgotten to pack like some really comfy sweatpants and a jacket. But yeah, it just totally took me by surprise. I was like, what in the world? Yeah. Yeah, Blade. You have those bad apples that ruin it for the entire bunch. I guess they gotta do what they gotta do to, you know, prevent theft, so. Like, it still surprises me to this day that, like, we have some places still offering, like, self-checkout. And even that, with some locations, they're, like, whittling it down to, like, 4 or even, like, 2 self-checkout stands. Why do I feel like this hand is just gonna be... Oh, well, that's why, because this is supposed to be a thumb. I'm glad I'm going back into this. You were just to help us, but I fought against it. I didn't want this cousin anywhere near me. Good call. Good call. Well, best way you can do that, Blade, is just not shop there anymore, right? You vote with your wallet, as they say. Good. Oh my goodness, see, and you definitely don't want to be associated with that, right? Because then you get roped into, like, being like a participant in what he's doing, right? I'm in an area that needs sock jail over again. Yeah. It makes things a lot, I'll say, tedious. More tedious to deal with, right? Because if you need socks, like, immediately, and there's no associate around to help you get them socks out of the jail, you know, you're gonna have to, like, find somebody. And hopefully people, you know, are kind and, you know, will help you. He stole from him to the house as well, wanting to throw hands. See, that's what I'm saying, is that, like, it's just asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. These hands are gonna be a little... It's not a hand day for me. It is not a hand day. What even is this? I'm over here trying to, like, fix the hands that I drew originally, because, like, this is very much a thumb. We can see that. Oh man. I want something, I'm buying socks. Dobby is a free sock. We're getting closer. We are getting closer. I will say, after adjusting the settings for the brush that I use for my line work, the line work process of it, this is just like the sketching process of it, but the line work process of it has become more enjoyable. If there's ever part of the the drawing, artwork making process that you don't enjoy, try changing the settings. Try in like the traditional sense of it, try changing like what brush you're using, or what techniques you're using, your posture, hand placement. Adjust things so that they become enjoyable for you, so that every part of the process is enjoyable, so it's not so tedious. Let's deal with his bull from late September through mid-October. Oh my goodness, were you guys like having to live together or something? That does not sound enjoyable like whatsoever. This year I heard that my cousin got arrested, went to prison, and he also crashed out and vandalized my brother's house. Oh my gosh, jeez. It sounds like he has very low impulse control. That is what that sounds like. Here, let me drop some more stars for y'all. Spank, you won the slot. I think beyond that, I can just do the line work for the table and the lava lamp. Some of the other parts of this was like guesswork. I'm like, okay, where else is this arm going? Making sure that my line weight is a good size. I think that might be fine. Very impulsive, and he doesn't know how to control himself, and he has a smart ass mouth as well. Well, you know what? I hope that being put away teaches him some good life lessons. And unfortunately, that's just how it has to be with some people, right? They don't they didn't learn at an early age. They didn't learn proper consequences. You know, and then they gotta learn that later on in life. It sometimes goes. It's just the sad thing about it, unfortunately. All day in our house, every time I wake up, I would smell a thick scent of weed, and it persisted into the night as well. Oh my goodness! Oh jeez. So when I used to vape, I would always only get like the flavored stuff that didn't smell anything like it, because I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the taste of it. And these days I don't like the effects that it has on me. So, but yeah, I can't, I cannot with that. Be like, dude, you need to learn your freaking limits. Oh my goodness. Hello, Ham Palace. Hello. Bluetooth cramps teeth. Dude, the timing of that. The timing of that is stronger. Because real knows real, okay? If you know, you know. It's true. That is the reality. Yep, I would be deafened by music blasting at full volume on a loudspeaker. Good grief. Like, and that's just being like a nuisance to everybody. I think I'll make this nose a little bit smaller on the base. Because my style has shifted a lot over the years. Which I think is normal. I think it's healthy too. You come across things that you enjoy more, different styles, different methods of coloring or shaping something, right? I think it is normal and it's healthy to be like, you know what, I like the way that this person, you know, shapes the eyelid or something, right? And I want to give that a try. And if you like that, then it becomes part of your style. No, I'm not just going back into my old artwork and like tracing over the old line work. There's some things that I'm adjusting. And some things that I keep the same. Hello, Aubrey. Welcome back. From when my prostate was doing right. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope that it's gotten figured out. From how you put it, that's what I can assume, is that it's figured itself out. I'm too young to have these issues. Dude, that's how I feel about my back. Oh my goodness. But, you know, I guess it's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like a little wake-up call of like, hey, you know, our vessels are not immune to issues. We have to take care of these things. We only get one of them. Make my line weight a little bit lighter here. Mine's been pretty productive. And for that, I think it's pretty good. I finally got my kitchen to the aesthetic that I like, which literally just required for me to clean it and throw up a vine garland. So I had painted it a while ago. I painted it a nice light sage green. It has like light brown accents to it. So now I've put up some more plant matter around there, and it looks very nice. I did the same thing to the bathroom too. So I had a whole bunch of fake plants from my old bedroom at my parents' place. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna use what I've got. Save some money. Use what I've got. Try to be resourceful. Good luck to Blade and Strongheart for their basketball game. The best I can to stay healthy and consistent. And that's, I think, what matters most, is that you are at least trying. Nice job, Blade. Nice job. But yeah, I was telling my my best friend that today. That at least you're trying. There's some people out there that they don't try at all. They don't try at all. And they wonder and they complain why their health is bad, whether they're in pain or they're like, you know, their life is the way that it is. But they don't try. They don't try to like improve it at all. So kudos to you for at least trying. It's crazy how generation has created this phrase called looks maxing. Oh, yeah. And they wonder why expectations are like so hyperinflated for physical appearances and stuff. But then when you go and like look at like their personalities, it's very surface level, I'll say. So how how about we personality max? How about we do personality maxing? I'm not losing. Neither am I. Alright, sounds good, Aubrey. Sounds good. We're survive maxing out here. Survive. We're in survival state. I do hope that the basket for the basketball game never appears right in, like, right above this starting area, this star here. I hope and pray that it's never like right here, because I hate those ones. Everything he has done for me. Good, Yesai. Good. And I think that that's healthy to do too, you know? Here, I'm gonna get rid of this lobe because this is more for like if you have like a character that has, you know, like these plugs in them. But I think if your character has that, you can add that feature in yourself. You can do it yourself. How about that? Okay, I need to turn this layer down so I can actually see my sketched out edits of the art here. Oh my goodness, I promise you I did not try to jinx that with that placement of that. Oh my gosh, Blade, you almost had that one. Wow. You got so close. Oh my gosh. But yes, I think it's like a bounce. Like a bounce one. Because there's no way you can like go upright and like backwards into it. I really wish that you could with it. Oh my goodness, Strongheart. I am always impressed by anyone who can make those baskets, even like get close to them. I feel like this hand is like just flat. I just feel like the hand is way too flat. It's not a hand day. I don't know what kind of day it is, but it's not a hand day. Go take some pain pills and lay down, Wolf. My goodness. It's been a day. Make sure you're drinking enough water, too. Hopefully you're not getting sick again. That goes for you too, Strongheart. Make sure you're hydrated. Getting a good amount of rest. And don't get sick. Yeah, me neither. Good, good. I hope that helps. Good game, good game. Give me a moment while I stretch. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, you're getting better. That game takes some getting used to. It takes practice and some getting used to figure out like how much power to shoot your avatar at, and like what angle to shoot him at. I'm gonna do one side of this lava lamp, and then I'm gonna copy it over to the other side so that we have complete symmetry. Wonderful, beautiful symmetry. Every time I eat, it's my chance at next pass. I refuse to play basketball. Bank is protesting the basketball. He staunchly refuses. And that's totally fine. Hello, Delta. Hello, Phil. Oh, I wanted to let you know, I haven't forgotten about your project. Just many things have come up that are very time sensitive, that I've been having to use my free time for. So I have not forgotten about your project. I've had to start speed running the other projects because they are very time sensitive, and I do not want to have to pay for shipping for some of these items. So I'd rather just take them in person. But they have to be finished in time before I go in order for them to not have to be shipped. So yep, just figured I'd give you an update while you're here in chat. So it's easier that way. But I have been playing around with fonts, different font faces for the title of it. Alright, sounds good, Strongheart. legs here for this table. There's some lines here that are not completely straight, so I am just adjusting that. So that they are. Otherwise, it looked like things are kind of like on a tilt or like a wobble or something. And then for the rest of the legs here, I'm just gonna go and grab these and move them. There. This can get sized down just a little bit. And then right there. I'm actually going to use my straight line brush. I guess it's more of a tool. Okay, there we go, we got that. Now let's see here. Turn that down. The temporary lurk has been accepted. Okay, so let's see the rest of this. Not shown there. I think we could just continue this arm. me get my sketch pencil out. I think what we need right here is just kind of like a collarbone. Kind of a line there. Because you don't see much of a neck here. I mean, I guess we could see part of a neck. And that would make it translate better. Okay, I'll put the eyes in. Here, I'll throw ya some more stars. Did a crap ton of push-ups and pull-ups. Nice. I bet your arms probably feel like jelly. But it, for me, it's like a satisfying kind of like a sore pain. It's a pain that's promising of you know, some future muscles. So. I think that's a great thing to strive for, Yesiah. I've seen a lot of those videos where people will go like, they'll take like a picture of themselves in the mirror on day 1, and then every single day, or like once a week, or, you know, however, you know, like whatever their duration of a frequency is, and then, you know, by the time that it's like day 100 or week 100 or, you know, whatever moment that they get to the point that, you know, that they want to get to, they put it all in like a compilation, and it's very inspiring. It's very inspiring stuff. Some of these I'm leaving as like as gender neutral as I can. So I'm not doing the whole, you know, like pointed eyeliner and eyelashes and such. I want people to be able to, you know, make edits and put their own features in as freely as possible. I have it right now, but I might do something in the future. All right, sounds good. Either way, I'm proud of you. Oh, gotcha. I wonder if by the next time that you have like a family gathering or something, if they notice the change. Let's smoothen out some of this eye. I can see back then, and even still, it's like to this day, I sometimes struggle with keeping both sets of eyes roughly the same shape. So I'm trying to fix that. Yep, no problem, Delta. I hope that the situation with one of your dogs is okay. Or gets better, right? Okay. Making an adjustment here. This one a little smaller. I'm kind of completing the bottom of the eye. And then I also want to adjust the size of this eye. We will risk some of the clarity of the line work. Okay. I see something with the head a little bit there. There's a little bit of unevenness there. I'm gonna go through and round that out a little bit. Stuff like that bugs me. When I see it with other bases, I'm just like, that don't look right. That looked like an egghead. I don't want that issue with mine. As much as possible, I don't want that with mine. Okay, that's fairly rounded. It's a fairly rounded cranium. And then I forgot to erase this part of it. Whoopsie daisies. It's an easy fix. You just get rid of some pixels there. It never happened. Never happened. I don't know her. It never happened. Okay, there is our first base almost done. I'm going to correct the eyelid there. Okay, I've made the adjustment to my line work brush, and it makes it more enjoyable for me to do the line work part of it. Okay. So that's it at 100%. Let me take this and we'll do another lamp base. And I'm going to move this into its own canvas. Another lamp base. And we'll copy over this layer into here. We're going to change the canvas size so that it gets everything in there. And we can cut out the excess. So it's just the space by itself. Change the paper color. Now I'm going to order this in the way that I have it. Okay. Now I'm going to save this. I save as a PNG in my bases folder. And that is for the preview. And then we also save it as a Photoshop document so that when people go to download it, they will get just this layer right here, which is the line work, so they can use it. They can then turn the paper layer back on. So then if they want to, they can, for example, say I'm just starting out with digital artwork and I want this character to have like pink eyes, right? We can then put our color in immediately, and then they have pink eyes. And then let's say I open up another layer and I want to start drawing in like a t-shirt or something, right? I can then, start drawing in a t-shirt and like some shorts or something, I don't know, and some hair. And we're just wanting, to get a feel for digital artwork and how that works. Just the basic fundamentals of it. Or maybe you struggle with poses or anatomy or something, and like this is definitely, so do I. Oh, you're all good, Aubrey? You're all good. YouTuber by the name of Unknowingly. What's going on with that guy? With that sounds like a teenager? Yeah, what's going on? What is going on with that? I'm just giving like a very basic example of what you could use the base for. Oh, I feel a sneeze. Oh. I caught it. I muted in time and I caught it. Excuse me. And so because the line work layer is separate, it still exists to be used. You can put color underneath it and it retains its like alpha-ness there. It stays where it's at. So there we go. There's a good example of what you could do with the base. And then you could also, put a layer underneath this this line work layer. And if you wanted to have like a green lava lamp, you can make this lava lamp green. And then you could put like a silver base and cap on it. Like so, you could do whatever you wanted with it. You could add horns to the character. You could add cat ears if you want. It doesn't matter. It's there for you guys to do what you're gonna do with it, right? There we go. Now we got a green lava lamp. Oh my goodness, good grief. I hope he ends up finding like a like someone to talk to that's like a steady support person, right? Yeah. And hopefully he finds like a healthy coping mechanism to pour into with all of this, because that's a lot of pressure, especially at like an early age too. Welcome back, Delta. Trying to find outlets to communicate with developers, but not successful so far. I hope that he logs back in and like sees all of the outpour of support. Knows that he's not alone. Oh, gotcha. Well, it sounds like he's got an online footprint, online legacy going for him. And especially at that age, you know, you still have a lot left in your life to make more things. To spearhead more projects and you know, show people what you're made of. I have seen that be exactly the case, Spank, yeah. And people making things like solely to like boost their numbers or gain, you know, like attention from other people. But then what they're doing is not actually making them happy inside. Why are his calves so short? Why this guy got short calves? What is going on there? The anatomy is not anatomy. Not anatomying. We're gonna fix that. We are gonna fix that because that don't look right. Right, and I think that you'll be constantly chasing that like approval from other people. And that's tough to learn and to accept at an early age. You have to surround yourself with people that reinforce that have either seen other people, you know, who have tried and failed that, in order to tell you at that early age, like, hey, like, this isn't actually the healthiest route to go down, or, you know, people who've actually experienced that being like, hey, yeah, this is not going to bring you happiness in the end. There's also family stuff as well, and how he felt like a burden to his family and friends. Oh, yeah. Well, especially when it hits you at that like kind of like a personal level, right? And there's only so much that we know from like an online perspective too. I just hope he knows that there's people out there that like care about him and just want the best for him. Yourself, not relying on others to lift you up. Yeah, even if it's your own family. There's some people out there that, you know, they don't like, their own family doesn't accept them. I think if you accept yourself, right, kind of I think with time too. Time also does a wonderful thing to heal that. But in the moment of finding that out, learning to love yourself and accept yourself, it numbs that pain, I think. But like I said earlier, there's only so much that we know from that online viewpoint of what's going on over there with this YouTuber. I do hope that he doesn't give up. I hope he doesn't give up, and that he realizes that there's a whole life ahead of him. there are more analog horrors to create in his specific case. That's something that keeps me going a lot of times. I have so many unfinished projects on my computer that I'm like, I can't stop now. I have so many projects to finish, and I'm the only one that's gonna be able to finish them the way that I want them to be finished. And there's so many pieces that I haven't made yet. There's so many like projects that I wanna see come to a finishing point. So, but I know not everybody's like sense of worth and sense of like motivation is from their creations. But it's finding those things that you value within yourself, that you know will keep you going. Welcome back, Strongheart. Welcome back. Here's again with this big nose on the chibis. Blessed Jerry. Hello, Jerry. You know, that makes me want to take a break from making these chibi bases and draw a pigeon. I think maybe I should do that. Is it pigeon time? Hold on a second. I know, this isn't a bird. This isn't a bird. It's pigeon time, baby. Oh man, this is not a freaking hand day. I'm gonna give it my best chance, my best shot here. I'm gonna cheat, and I'm just gonna flip this horizontally. Adjust ever so slightly here. I feel people judging it, judging my work, being like, what the heck is she drawing? Why is she drawing a pair of hands? This isn't bird. This isn't the bird I was promised. These are just hands. These are just hands. Here's your freaking bird. There you go. Here's your bird. Hello, Colomosity. Hello, hello. An attempt was made at sleeping, but we're glad that you're here. This is Jerry. Strongheart has brought us Jerry. They have orange beaks. Hold on a second. Hold on a moment here. No, they have a little white little thing in front of their beaks. And then there's some greenish, purplish tint in here, it looks like. Here we go. There's Jerry. Hello, Christus. Hello, hello. Are you drawing a human with pigeon feet? No. This is a pigeon with human hands. It's actually Strongheart's hands. handing us the bird. Giving us the bird, as you will. Oh, thank you, yes. Drinking some water. I promise I'm not going overboard with a silly sketch. I'm definitely not going overboard. There we go. But what if? But what if? I saw a short or a reel or whatever it's called on Facebook, and someone was really trying to say that using someone using the multiply function and like the add glow function, just like the different modes of a layer, is like cheating in digital artwork. And I'm like, they're literally just tools that are meant to be used. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Yes, this is our lawyer. He's been lawyering for years. This is Jerry. Yeah, like there's so many different modes of layers that like some of them I don't even use. There's people out there being like, "Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating." I'm like, but it's not. Like there's so many tools in digital artwork that like you're supposed to use them. I'm sorry you don't know about them. Maybe do some experimentation. I don't know, it was just wild to me to see that. I was like, are we for real right now? And I completely agree, Strongheart. I completely agree. The other way that I could think of that being like a valid term is if you're like straight up like tracing over and copying somebody else's artwork. And it's not a base, it's not, you know, like meant to, it's like a finalized piece. And you're just tracing over it and being like, oh yeah, I drew this by hand. Like, no, you traced that. So, okay, I'm done. I'm done there. I'm trying to like get into like the freaking rendering process of it. Oh, wait. I forgot something very important. This is essential. Hold on a second. Hold on. It needs to be lighter. There. Now it's perfect. There we go. Komasti, I feel like that is a perfect line for like a poem or a song or something. Just like the way that it flows feels like it should be part of like a poem or a song or something. Using a pencil is cheating because you can erase. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Being able to zoom out is cheating because then you can see more of the canvas. I don't freaking know. People are whack. People are absolutely freaking whack. Okay, Jerry's going in his own folder there. Thank you, Strongheart, for that. Being able to draw is cheating because you can draw. Well, and you never know, Kalamasi, right? Like, a melody might come to you randomly, or another, like, you know, really good line or something, you know? And if you have that saved, you could always, like, pull it out of the skin jar and use it for something, right? At least having it, like, written down somewhere. You never know where life might take you. It's expensive to heard that before. I'm surprised. So I used to work at a retirement center, and there were so many different like little phrases and ways to say things that I don't know. That wasn't the first time that I'd ever heard that, but I definitely heard that while I was working there, so. This ear is sending me. Like, how does it do that? What in the world? What in the Butch Hartman is going on there? Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine, Kalmasi. And it's good to say that that's okay. I do declare. My stars. That gets a little more southern. We did have some people that lived there that were from, I think like Florida. So they were always wrapped up very, very tightly in extra clothing because they were used to it being more warm. They moved all the way over to Oregon. It's like, yeah, this is freezing. think I need to move my seat in a little bit more. Maybe move my mic stand over. Move my tablet a bit because my shoulder should not be hurting as much as it is as early on as it is. You would like more stars? Sure. All you got to do is ask. Here we go. Hopefully lots of you guys get a bunch of stars. Lemon pepper chicken. I made my own chicken tenders the other night. Came out really, really good. Lemon human cherry. Have you guys heard of the thing that happened on was it Sears? I think I'm remembering that correctly. There was something that happened long ago on Sears.com where you could change the information on the website to display basically whatever you typed in there, it would show up as like a category for products. And someone had made an edit to the website and sent this link around that it would show up that there was a category of grills for cooking babies. I had heard about this because someone had made a video on some really weird artwork that was being sold on Sears.com. And that was mentioned in the video that something similar had happened. And it was the human grills sold over at Sears. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. You can eat adults but not babies. Yes, there's a limit there. Oh, here it is. In August 2009, the Sears website displayed a product listing for a Kenmore grill categorized under human cooking, grills to cook babies and more, body part roaster, which was the result of a technical flaw allowing URL manipulation to inject user-submitted text rather than an actual product sale. So that is the short version of the story there. Sears stated that the page was altered by someone visiting their site and removed the entry after it was reported, explaining it was a caching bug where user entered data was improperly stored and displayed to other visitors. The incident gained significant attention on Reddit, where users discussed the URL hacking method and the subsequent attempt to remove the thread, which TechDirt, I don't know if that's a name of a publication or something, noted as an example of the Streisand effect that drew even more scrutiny to the issue. While some Reddit users later created satirical or fictional references to a baby cooker grill 3000. No such grill was ever officially manufactured or sold by Sears for cooking human flesh. Well, there you go. There you go. There's the rest of the story. Oh my goodness. Jeez. It's the Palm Beach Pete material. Oh my gosh. You're a baby and your parents are taking you to a barbecue. Wait. They see the baby cooker. Grill 3000. Oh crap. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, with that, I'm gonna go in line, do some line work for this. What a lovely reading. What good times in 2009. I'm not sure if I've seen a Palm Beach Pete. The Florida man. I don't know, Yesiah. The typing was not functioning for whatever reason. It does that sometimes, even when you type out the name like completely right. It's weird. It's a weird system. It was delayed, but it was still distributed. String cheese beans. Strong Heart, that just reminded me that so I recently saw the trailer for the newer Hunger Games movie that's coming out in, I think, like November. And so I saw that and I was like, I don't think I ever finished watching the last one, the Ballad of what, Songbirds and Snakes or whatever the heck it is. So I had never finished actually watching that one. So I watched it last night. And I watched it to its ending point. So I didn't realize this entire time that the chick that Rachel Ziegler plays sang the Hanging Tree song. I was like, wait a second. What? Now, I didn't read any of the books. But apparently this one coming out in November is like the saddest, most tragic one that Suzanne Collins wrote. So yeah. Apparently if you go see it, you might want to bring like a box of tissues. Yeah, it is crazy. So yeah, it like he and Hillary, it kind of it says a lot. It says a lot. If you weren't suspicious of them before, you definitely are now. So yes, go find food. Go get some food, Calamosity. Here, I feel like we need to always be seeing this. Here, hold on. Give me a moment. Uno momento. There. We need that in the corner. He brings encouragement. Your card is from unlawless. The lawlessness of it all. Sick birdie nasty. Make a variant where he has the plague doctor mask on. Because it's illegal. If somebody hasn't made a comic with that joke in it, they desperately need to. That is brilliant. That eyebrow, looking at it now, I think is way too long. It's too long. And just shorten it up. I think if we move this. Frogger. I played Frogger. The original, and there was a PlayStation 1 version of it that I played. I think it was PlayStation 1. Maybe it was 2. You need to smack your Wi-Fi into working. Show it who is boss. But yeah, I remember there was like I think I remember this correctly. There was like a lava level of the Frogger game that I played. I don't remember too much about it. I feel like this is too long. My wife wants and just made my connection buffer even more. I don't claim to be an expert on what makes the Wi-Fi go faster, okay? Perhaps I give not so good advice. Don't take my word for it. Give me 1 second. I need to save this how it is because I just accidentally saved over it. And I did not mean to do that. Here we go. Give us a song, Calamity. Give us a song. You know, I watched, I think it was the first season of that, and I haven't watched any more of it, so I don't remember too much from it. I remember that really brutal scene with the dad. That was gnarly. I don't know why, but like my brain was singing that to the tune of "It's Gonna Be a Good Night," but I think it's the Black Eyed Peas, I think. But instead it's like, "Today's gonna be a good day." Oh, it was the Black Eyed Peas. Okay. Like, I know my memory retention with band names and the names of their songs is really bad, but I was like, I'm pretty sure. What is the best cartoon ever? Oh goodness, there's so many. There's so many good ones. I mean, off the top of my head, like my favorite, like my top 3 favorite movies are all 2D animations. So, I mean, would you consider those cartoons, or does it have to be like a series? Can it be a movie, or does it have to be a series? Oh, regular show. I only saw a little bit of it. But you know, a show is good when like you can pinpoint who the main characters are and the secondary characters, and have not watched like a large majority of it, but you can pick up on like their personality types and like who they are in the story, just like simply based off of their dialogue and character design. Let me throw y'all some more stars. As far as like a series goes, I have to give it some thought. I remember having like a long, heated debate with somebody over whether or not like anime is just like Japanese cartoon. And I think that there is very much a difference, because you can tell with like the frame rate and the style of the animation. So I think that it's It's kind of like the thing with like dogs versus dog breeds. All German Shepherds are dogs, but not all dogs are German Shepherds. So I think that like a cartoon is more of an umbrella term, but anime is like a style of cartoon. It's a breed of cartoon. Give us a raise, loser. That was a running gag, wasn't it? Why do I kind of want to bend this finger here? Because I think I should bend the finger. What a beautiful story, Calamosity. Curiosity. It was called the Japanese Hollywood movies. Oh my! There's definitely a lot of work behind the scenes that we do not see unless they do like a behind the scenes. There's so much work that goes into making those. Potentially working on making a live action MLP. I hope not. I hope not, Yesiah. That's cursed. That is like beyond freaking cursed. No. I hope to the Lord that they don't do that. That's no, man. I feel like the meme of like, look how they slaughtered my boy. Like, just don't do that. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Yeah, poor little pony. Oh, jeez. I think the only way that they could even fathom to do that is if they did like a live action version of like Equestria Girls. Even that it would look so cursed because like how are you gonna do the skin tones? Right, unless you use like body paint or something and you use, you know, like a light purple for whoever's playing Twilight. Like how are you gonna do that? Hello, Auxilia, welcome back. No, not at all, Blade. Not at all. Like, there's reasons why I'm a staunch believer in, like just because you can do a live-action adaptation does not mean that you should. Because there's so many things that do not translate well. And it just doesn't look right. The interactions don't carry over. Like, it just looks cringe. It just like you can't do that and have the same effect. There, but the casting has been confirmed. Yep, there are 2 sources confirming a potential. Oh my gosh, I want to like I want to like mentally vomit. My soul hurts, man. Oh, that's terrible. The freaking town crier from Nightmare Before Christmas. Terrible news. Terrible news. Hasbro is making a live action My Little Pony. Terrible news, everyone. Just like the movie. Yeah. When will they learn that their actions have consequences? Kalamasi giving everybody hugs, even the rats. Risking the rabies. Initial D would just be like the first Fast and Furious. Running in the 90s. Oh my gosh. No, they have not. Sadly, they have not learned. And I think that they'll only learn when they don't make money. Why are they making this live action Moana movie? Because they don't have any original like winning original ideas. They have to take from the past what was successful back then and just regurgitate it. Also, when they I get this feeling, right? I don't know for sure or not, but I get this feeling that when they were casting, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for the animated Moana, that they kind of already had this idea that they were gonna do, like, hey, if we ever did a live action, hey, you know, we could just get, you know, The Rock to play his own character. So if Moana live action, they should just make an animated version of the live action. It all comes full circle. It all comes full circle. The right director live action initial D could be successful. It's usually a non-violent show. See, I could, like, again, with the right director, and with the right like people involved with it, you know, like producer, writer, and someone who's actually, you know, passionate about the original and keeping it faithful to the original. They haven't made money but still have not learned. Yeah, it's kind of insane, isn't it? You keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You know, it's a little insane. So ready for live action Ratatouille. See, that is a great example for why some things, they just cannot be realistically translated over, because if any of us saw, well, maybe not all of us, maybe not all of us, but I think some of us, if we were to be in a restaurant and we see the entire restaurant, because this is like by the end of it, right? The entire restaurant's being like run by rats, or at least like you have like an actual rat chef in the kitchen. You wouldn't want to eat there anymore. You wouldn't want to eat there anymore. You'd have some deep-seated questions. But that's why it works in an animated format, because like you see the amount of expression on Remy's face. If you were to see that kind of expression on like a realistic real life rat, you'd think that maybe you like ingested something, then you're hallucinating. Or like it's an alien or something, like a mutation. Something ain't right. That boy ain't right. It's that uncanny valley. And like I saw that so much in the live action Little Mermaid. Like this, the fish and the birds and Sebastian, like none of these creatures look right. There's something very off-putting about all of these creatures. What that rat doing? Butter rat with the butter. I put the butter on it, and then it falls into the soup. They can't butcher him with CGI. No, they can't. They can't. They could try, and it would fail. Just a grown man sitting on another grown man's head, just in full rat makeup. Oh my gosh. I can picture that in my head, and it's so cracked out. It's legitimately so cracked out. Oh my gosh, guys. I need to save this before I end up not remembering to. But yeah, I just, oh my gosh. They need to stop while they're ahead. While they're still temporarily ahead. Your cheese tastes like fridge. What? Well, I guess that's better than your fridge tasting like cheese. Or smelling like bad cheese. He cookie attack mostly became They took the rat in Ratatouille too seriously there. Ariel back. I'm sorry I had to go there. I mean, like, that's, if you look at the original, right? Like, locationally, it doesn't make sense. So, and which was weird because, like, so I watched, when I was a kid, I watched the TV show version of Little Mermaid. And I mean, this is the same thing with Tinkerbell, right? They had the Pixie Hollow series. It was like, I think it was like a series of movies. They did like Disney Fairies or something. But like they already have characters of that skin tone, so why not make stories with like with those characters, right? It was just really weird. It was just really weird, and it's weird when studios go and they do that. I feel like it's pandery. It's really pandery to do that. And I have held these opinions for forever. I've ranted about this before when it came to the Star Stable Online characters. There was one character, Jessica, that they went and they changed damn near everything about her. And she's not the same character at all anymore. Completely unrecognizable to her original source. And it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know why they do that. It's just it's just bizarre to me. And I think it's really pandery and honestly kind of disrespectful too. So I'm not meaning to get like all preachy and ranty. It's just, those are my opinions. It's just my opinion. They still haven't made a live action Princess and the Frog movie, right? Like, what's going on there? What's going on there? Why can't we have the like realistic frogs in a bog with a realistic looking crocodile or alligator, whatever he is. I will not lie though, the whole scene with the firefly and like looking up at the star and stuff, and like with like Evangeline, oh my gosh, that made me cry. But I tell you, if they did a live action version of that, I don't think it would hit the same. I don't think it would hit the same like emotionally. I think it would just kind of fall flat because again, it's that uncanny valley, like cancels out any kind of emotional connection there. It overrides it in my brain. It doesn't compute. So to make like a shrimp and grill. Oh my goodness. Well, even more so when you know, you have like people who live in Hawaii that saw it and they were like, well, why didn't she just, you know, utilize the program that we have here that gives like free scholarship to natives and stay on the island with her sister? Why did she have to go to San Francisco, right? Like that's where it starts to get like cartoon versus live action. And the things with like the aliens too, like it was just so weird what they did to Jumba. The texturing. DEI is white, right? Yeah, and yeah, that makes sense. So. You're a temper rat. We're all full of jokes tonight. Thank you, Kulamusti. Thank you. I always thought Batman's villain, Killer Croc, was a really weird idea. Like, why would they make such a character? And then I realized I wasn't reading the name right. I'm so glad I didn't take a drink of water. Otherwise, I would have spit it out all over on my tablet. Oh my gosh. You guys are crazy. You're krilling me tonight, guys. Much of my hair sharks that keep being franchised and devouring as much as material. Ever growing hunger, yeah. It's like a wood chipper. They throw an IP in, and it just gets destroyed. Well, when you eventually get to that point, Kalmasti, I hope you have good dreams. I hope that you do get to sleep at some point. The nice thing about making these spaces is that I don't have to worry about these freaking shoes. It's just little stubs for feet. Because I think shoes, like, they're easy for some people. For me, they drive me nuts. I think that Disney owns almost every single streaming platform, TV channel, and news channel. It is quite a monopoly that they have. Thankfully, it's not everything, but they do have a large hold on a lot of things. Thankfully, they still do have competitors, but man. And that's where, like, I think that supporting companies like Glitch and like individuals like with Markiplier's Iron Lung, I think that's really important to do. Even if you know nothing about, you know, the game in Markiplier's case, or you know, if you've just gotten into watching Digital Circus, it's like going out and like seeing those things in theaters, if you're able to, I think is really important, because it kind of puts a wrench in their money-making machine. So, yep, exactly, Blade. I'm gonna dump a can of coffee in a big pot with water and boil. Or turn off tomato coffee like a 10-pound bag of sugar needs to make coffee mash. And after a few days, put in a distillery. Oh my gosh, coffee moonshine. just, I don't know how safe that is, but be careful. Do proper research, Spank. I don't want to see you hurting yourself. Oh my gosh. It's freaking nuts. It's like extra caffeinated. Good night, Calamosity. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you have good dreams. Hope tomorrow is a good day for ya. I will hope I'll see you on the next live stream. If not, that's totally fine. But yeah, get some good sleep. Yes, don't let Jerry bite either. Yep, no worries if you can't. Have a good night. I don't either, Yesaya. It is a technology beyond my understanding. I have respect for people who are able to successfully do it, but I have no idea. I have never tried before. I don't know if I ever will. It is above my head. Like it was around the original with lots of caffeine to do, so I really pass every few minutes, pop his head up and try to freestyle rap. Oh my gosh. Do you know if there's any videos of that? I feel like that's something that somebody would have recorded. Oh my gosh. Temperate nipple. It's like mid to late 2000s, so maybe somebody might have recorded it. The legend of the Four Loko rapper. Waking up and passing out every few minutes for about an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, that's freaking nuts. His liver took a beating that day, I bet. gonna adjust these eyelids. We'll just move them down a little bit. Am I familiar with Gancia? It's kind of like white wine. I have not heard of it before. If it's in grocery stores, I might have like seen it in passing, but not like taken it into memory. A friend of mine once made his own batch. It was pretty good. Oh, okay. Is it let me see here. Italian wine making company, which produces a broad range of sparkling and still wines from the Piedmont region. Let me see if I've seen I might have seen this in grocery stores before, but I've never tried it. If they make a Riesling and I see it, I'll give it a try. I really like Riesling. Or like oh, they have a Moscato. Maybe. It depends what kind of Moscato it is. I like sweet wines. Like if it tastes like grape juice, if it's not like super dry or bitter. I'm not seeing it. If you ever fancy it, it's good with Sprite. Awesome. Yeah, I'll keep my eye out, see if I see it next time I'm out shopping. Ferment fruit cocktail for some fruit stuff. I forgot. She did not like it when I ate the fruit. No. That reminds me of the times that my mom would make sangria. Only after it's done do we eat the fruit. Not a used to love Riesling white. It's good. It's good stuff. It's nice and light. Now that's what I really like to call grape juice. I was just a teen going to Auntie's kitchen, see this big glass bowl of fermented fruit cocktail, and of course I ate a few tablespoons. And that's why you are the way that you are now. I'm kidding. Buddy made a Rainier cherry mead once. Oh my goodness. So excited to go on Inquisitions for that. Jeez. Wow. That must have been some good stuff. I'm going to buy myself some Hennessy and enjoy it for a birthday gift. All right. That sounds like a good plan. I was wondering what was going to happen there, Strongheart. I was like, something is being escalated. Something is being built. Once I'm done with the eyes on this one, then I shall be finished with this second chibi base. Seems I can do 2 per stream, it looks like. So I've been like an hour and a half for each. I'm trying to get better at timing myself. And then it takes me to do certain pieces. Mother aunt used to buy a spring liquor at 16 to stay at her place and no driving vehicles. Well, I mean, at least, right, like she had those restrictions on there, right? So you don't put yourself or other people in danger. And it's a controlled environment, so... I'm gonna adjust this eye here. I do have my own memories of not like while having like drunk anything, but like when I was in high school, I had a boyfriend that had built, I think it was he and his best friend or someone in his family or whatever had built their own go-kart, and I do remember having driven it around a little bit on public roads. That was fun. Adjust this eyelid here like we did with the other one. Just lowering it a bit. Right, I think that they figure like if you're curious about like, you know, trying like a drink, the safest and most controlled environment to try that in is like in the parents' home, within the parents' like vicinity, and if it's like if they're like responsible parents too, not like Regina George's mom in Mean Girls. That is not responsible at all. No. Okay, there we go. We've got another one. Take these layers and merge them. take this. We'll open up a new canvas. Same thing that we did with the lava lamp looking one. Size it up. Squish that down. Change the paper color here to white. Put that in there and lock it. And we will save this within the base folder. Save a PNG of it and a Photoshop document. Oh my goodness, Isaiah. It's going to be here before you know it. Time is going to fly on by. Okay, now we're gonna see how much of this one I can get done. That is the good plan, Spank. So then you're gonna be a little baby. They did extend the age, yeah. It's got some people shaking in the boots. These fingers are like, I feel like if I were to do like a squid, like an octopus. That's what it makes me think of. I'm like, that looks like a squid. Good night, Blade. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for chatting. Hope to see you again soon. Have some good dreams. Get some good rest. You know, it's interesting as I like looking back, because next year I'll be 30, and I don't even like saying that. I feel a wrinkle. But like looking back on it, you know, like if someone, you know, in like their teen years, like I look back on it, right, and I'm like, no, my gosh, like I was so young. I was such like a baby brain. But when you're in the moment of it, when you're in the moment of living, you know, at the age that you are, you don't think that you're, you know, as young as you actually are until it's like hindsight, you know. You go into, you know, like your like mid 40s and you see like someone in their like early 20s, like, yeah, you're you know, still in that like younger mindset. So, and of course it varies, you know, from person to person what you go through, but like it's, I don't know, it just all kind of hits you as soon as you get to that point. It's all downhill after 30. Oh my goodness. I feel like with some of my back issues, I'm just like, no, I'm starting early. It's starting early for me. Potential family 30s, but it won't be in some of my family's lifetime, unfortunately. Right. That's how I feel about with my Oma and my grandma on my dad's side. And it sucks, but I have to, for my own sanity, I have to believe that, you know, they were looking down at, like, you know, where I am now, and you know, having gotten married, like they saw from heaven. And that they're happy seeing the progress that I've made. This thumb is gonna end up being too short. Very true, Saya. And that's a constant. It's a constant truth. Well, especially these days, it's like the dating pool is very tumultuous. I think if you're open and honest, hopefully you find someone that's also open and honest, and that things vibe well, things jive well. Well, there's some people, right? Like they have things that they wanna experience or you know, live through before getting the like responsibility of kids, you know, or having like a partner. They need to have the heyday. But I say that and I'm, I don't have any kids yet, so maybe someday. Right now I have the fur child. Miss Beans, the fur child. Turn this down so I can see. That is pretty cool, Isaiah. I did not know that. Well, and sometimes there's also a reason why they're still single at that age, which for some people is like a red flag. It kind of depends on the person and like where you meet them. Like I would definitely discourage, like, if you're trying to find like your forever person at like a bar. Like for some people I guess it's worked, but it's really like where you find those people and like what brings you guys together. I think that first step is putting yourself out there, for sure. And for some people, like the online avenue has worked. I mean, that's how Wolf and I found each other. And even in that way, it's like where you find each other online. What online rooms did you find each other at? I think you're on the right path with that, Isaiah. I think it's a good place to be looking. I think in that strategy, you already have core things established. connection chat. I guarantee nothing. But it would bring a smile to my face. Start a whole game show. Not necessarily, Krostus. It's a method, but it's not necessarily the safest. I don't know what the safest is, but again, it's like you really have to be like honest, very honest. There's a lot of catfishing that goes on. It's the real show of character very early on. Absolutely, Josiah. Absolutely. And ultimately, he knows where your life path is going to go. If you feel led or called to pursue that, and that comes from him, and the timing of it. Right. And it's good to recognize that that's where it came from. Oh my gosh. 10 minutes. Jeez. I want to get the base for this should be done at some point, so you guys will see it on my Ko-Fi page. Just like with these two. These two will be up on my Ko-Fi page for you guys to use. You guys to practice digital artwork with. Just like how I used bases when I was practicing digital artwork. You're all good, Chris. I've heard of the guy that used her date as a getaway driver to commit a robbery. I have not heard of that one. That's freaking wild. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she wasn't for Yuji. I would agree with that, Spank, yeah. And again, like that's like a mutual space where, you know, beliefs, like agreements on beliefs are already somewhat in general right there, understood. You have a common ground there. That's not to say it's a guarantee, you know, in that relationship that like you won't have arguments, because that's, I think it's a kind of like an unrealistic expectation to be like, oh yeah, we don't ever have arguments. Like something's wrong there if you are never having arguments. somebody's not being truthful about everything. Because we're people, you know, we have differences of opinions on things, and I think that's fine. But it's like the core values are kind of like already established in that kind of a mutual space. Well, right, Isaiah. We still struggle and we still stumble and fall sometimes, but we get back up and we keep trying. But I'm glad that you've learned to be more gracious, and that doesn't just go with like other people, but it goes for yourself too. I think I'll make this probably a gender neutral one. The other two are not, well, they're kind of gender neutral. The cat girl one is definitely not. So I like to leave the option there. I like to leave it open. People want to draw a male character where the base was built off of like a female pose, then they have the creative liberty to do so. Hello, Neo. Hello. Better late than never. It's good to see you. Very true, Isaiah. Very true. A man walked to barbershop? That's how I'm translating that, Delta. A man walked to barbershop. Oh, it was right. Oh my gosh, my translation powers for once did not fail me. Yes, the vibes are very EP tonight. Why did the chicken not cross the road? Because it learned from its elders that it is a dangerous and treacherous path. And Sherry would take him to court for jaywalking. Arkansas State Police ran him over on dash cam. These are all very valid answers. The Arkansas State Police ran him over because he was jaywalking. There we go. Because he was jaywalking. Immediate punishment. Death. I might go for a night walk during next stream, not sure yet. Alright, alright. Just make sure you're careful out there. The chicken was drunk on it. Oh, that's good. Okay. I think I am good here. Yep, there it goes. Now it's midnight. Was there really something that happened with the chicken crossing the road, Spank, with Arkansas State Police? Oh my gosh. Art imitates life, and life imitates art. Oh my goodness. That's freaking crazy. Okay, I am going to save this here. We're gonna save that. It is now midnight. Strongheart has won the Battle Royale. Congrats to Strongheart. Thank you everyone for joining me. I'm taking a picture of this. I'm taking a picture of Jerry here. What a beautiful bird. If my, there it is, snipping tool wants to open. Here we go. I need an image for the post. Here we go. Alrighty. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate ya choosing to spend your time over here. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to like. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I'll be back again tomorrow for some Minecraft. We're gonna craft the mines. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow on Minecraft. I'll figure it out like I always do. Maybe we'll build a better like stable area for the horses, or something for the dogs. I know I have to expand the pasture area, so I'll probably be doing that. 8:30 p.m. Pacific time is when I am beginning my stream tomorrow. And then I believe next weekend I might not be here because I have in-laws coming over and hanging out. I will let you guys know for sure tomorrow and on Sunday what next weekend's schedule is going to be like. So yes, good night everyone. If you're heading on out, I wish you a good night, a good morning, good day or afternoon, whatever time it is. I hope that it is going to be a good one. Hey. Obligatory. If you're staying on the internet, I hope that you enjoy wherever it is that you are going to and be safe. I am going to plug my links real quick because my shoulder is bugging me. Feel free to check out my gallery if you would like to do so. I have a Twitter account or an X account, whatever you want to call it. You can follow me over there. I like to post after stream thank yous and a link to the stream and a link to my Ko-Fi as well, where you will find the bases that I have made tonight, as well as some free PNGTube Plus models you can use in your own streams or in your own videos if you don't want to use a webcam. Speaking of the Ko-Fi, there's the link for that. Feel free to check out my store, check out my shop. And if you'd like some personalized artwork, I do host my commissions over there on the Ko-Fi, and I have some more information listed on my commission website. So if you feel like getting some artwork from me, feel free to check out those links there in the chat. Again, I'm gonna head on out. Guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow for some Minecraft. Hope you guys will join me then. Until then, stay vibin', stay creative, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.